Alright, I've shown this before, but here's a very quick rundown of how I do this. This is a tall cone flashing. This one's straight since this roof doesn't have a terrible amount of pitch. My hole's slightly off center of the ribs and this thing wouldn't fit. So what I do is I hover to where my tall cone would be centered, and then I mark a line and then I trim that piece off. As long as you've got a flange, you're fine. And then I put that in there and mark out my hole so I know how big my hole can possibly be. Now I don't need it to be that big, but nonetheless it can be that big. Alright, next I use a flathead, just gouge a little piece in there and then use my 18 gauge turbo shears to cut that out. Then I cut that hole out. As you can see, I left a little bit around the rim because I don't quite need that much. And then the next thing I'm going to do is put this pipe where I want it into that sleeve. Alright, next I mark a line. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I marked a line 2 feet down because that's what code is in this area that I'm in. They want 2 feet of pipe sticking up above, and with the cap on top of it, that's going to be more than 24 inches. And then I zip 1 screw in it. So that way I can do that. And as you can tell, we're a bit at an angle. So I will take a level. I'm not going to be able to do this with a phone in my hand, but I will hold that pipe level and zip a screw in this way, and then I'll put the pipe this way and zip a screw in on this side and a screw in on the back. Once it's level, like it is now, give or take how the wind decides to be blowing right now, it's about level. And I'm also stepping on it, so if I let off of it, it's pretty good. And then I square it up with the nearest roof ridge, and I will mark a line all the way around it, and that'll be my line for my poly. There we go. Got a line marked out. Now I'm going to take my poly, lift this up into the air, put poly around. There you go. As you can see, I use a pretty liberal amount just inside the line. There you go. That's about how much squeeze out I get. And then I will take my rubber glove, because this stuff is cancer when you get it on you, and smear that all the way around.